rumors that we were all going to go to 115 Field Artillery. That's what we were supposed to do. We thought. That's what rumor was. And this is all the way through England. We got moved around England ever so often. I think we've been almost every city, little town in England, you know. And finally, it was getting close to invasion time, you could tell. And little by little, after all the training in England, they were, in England, we would get, they would put us sometimes in a camp that was empty. We would be pulling we'd be putting guard duty, and the camp was empty. I said, why the heck, what are we doing in this camp? Of course, there's always training and training, you know. We'd stay in England all the time, and all of a sudden, the camp was empty, and we're pulling guard duty, walking through the camp. It's empty camp, and we pulled duty, and then all of a sudden, here come a bunch of troops from the States. They'd fill up, and they were mostly anti-aircraft. So they'd come to the camp, get their equipment, and then they'd go training. And all we do is just, we're all waiting to get assigned. I didn't realize what we were doing there them days. We were waiting and waiting, see. Finally, we didn't get no assignment. Some people every now and then, somebody would go, they'd sign them somewhere, whatever. Then there was always maybe 200 or 300 of us that were from the artillery, from originally from Fort Bragg, you know. And now we had a funny story about Fort Bragg when we first went there after the first night when we traveled from Fort Custer to Fort Bragg. All night long, where are we going? East. Nobody tell you where they're going in the Army, you know. You just pack your clothes. We're going. So we're going south. We're going this. Where the heck? What? That's when we ended up at Fort Bragg at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now we get into camp, and these barracks, and here it is, 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, and sergeants, the sergeants were on, but there were some people on, some sergeants were on duty. There was four different barracks. Okay, says everybody, you're by alphabetical order, get 200 in this barrack, 200 in here, another 200. Now, me and this guy named Peterson, we both were P, with Placido and Peterson, and I didn't know this guy Peterson. We got up, it said, just grab a bed, tomorrow we'll assign you. But just for tonight, they get us in the mess hall, give us some coffee and sandwiches, and everybody just grab a bed. When Peter and I got there, and all the beds were taken. They said, this lieutenant says, all right, you two guys get in the cadres hall. They're on furlough anyhow, there's 2 beds in there, you 2 guys get in there. Okay, I don't even know this kid. Him and I get in there. Because his name was P, and I with a P, and mine was a P. I didn't know him at the time. Okay, lights out, so we get in the bed. And so here we are in bed, you know. All of a sudden the lights are out, and it wasn't an hour went by, and we're scratching up. Oh my God, what's going on here? And all of a sudden, I hear this kid in the next bed. I'm in this bed. He's crying. And I said, no, hey kid, what's the matter? What are you crying? What are you crying about? He said, I'm scratched, I'm getting eat up by something, you know. Well, turn on the lights. I said, me too. I said, turn on the light. Oh, he turned on the light. Oh, bed bugs all over us, you know. They forgot to fumigate the barracks, I guess, because we were coming in the middle of the 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. He says, whoa, when we turned the lights on, and this kid's crying. He says, look, as soon as we turn the lights on, those bombs back into the wall they'd go. You know, and then when they turn the lights, they'd come out in the dark. I said, son of a gun, I never went through that before. So then we shut the lights off again. Said, well, make the best of it tonight. Tomorrow we'll have to get fumigated. So we send the lights on. In the meantime, we kept on talking all night. Kid, where are you from? He said, I'm from Detroit. Well, I says, you're from Detroit? I says, I'm from Detroit. Well, he says, I graduated from De La Salle High School on the east side. Oh, I'm from Cooley High. I said, I went to Cooley. And he says, yeah. I said, well, what are you crying about? He says, me and my buddy, we volunteered.